Explosions shattered the pre-dawn quiet at the U.S. Embassy in Kabul on this Christmas Day. The embassy says it was hit by 2 rounds of indirect fire. That usually means rockets or mortars. The embassy reports there were no casualties. The Taliban issued a claim of responsibility. Let's get more from CNN Foreign Affairs reporter Elise Labott. And Elise, this is the same Taliban that the United States went to war with Afghanistan towards because of what happened on 9/11, because of the attacks here. We've been at war with them for 12 years now, and the Taliban is still able to hit the U.S. Embassy there. I think for people watching at home, they're going to be saying, huh, are you kidding me? What's this war been all about?
Well, you're right, Donna. This comes at a pivotal time for the U.S. and Afghanistan. U.S. trying to finalize a security pact with Afghanistan to keep some troops in after the end of 2014 to train the Afghan army and police because they aren't strong enough yet. And an attack like this shows security is still a challenge, and the Afghans can't handle it 100% on their own. This isn't some hinterland province like Helmand. This is the capital, Kabul, the heart of the country. And 13 years after the U.S. went into Afghanistan, the Taliban are showing they're still able to carry an attack. It makes you wonder how much stronger it is, the country, now that we're winding down.
It certainly does. Never mind the fact that 2,300 Americans have lost their lives in this dozen years, troops at least, that this war has gone on. Meanwhile, Afghanistan is going to head to the polls next year. President Karzai will not be on the ballot. Given the low level of trust between the U.S. and Afghanistan, what do you think? Do you think that that the country will elect a leader even less friendly to the U.S. than President Karzai has been in recent years?
Well, you're right. The relationship with Karzai is as fraught as ever. They want him to sign this pact so they can make plans to move forward. In some ways, Karzai is irrelevant. Everyone is looking towards the election supposed to take place in April. Who's going to replace him? I think people realize that they need a positive relationship with the United States. It's an open question how his successor, whoever it is going to deal with the U.S. and, more importantly, what influence the U.S. will have in the country.
Now let's turn to Egypt, where jihadists, the groups there, took responsibility for twin bombings in the country today. The government there, the cabinet, declared the Muslim Brotherhood a terrorist organization. Now, this is the same Muslim Brotherhood that was swept out of power by a coup earlier this year, the same organization that the U.S. was dealing with in a diplomatic way. Now they've been declared a terrorist organization. How is the U.S. responding to this?
Well, nothing on this latest move about branding them a terrorist organization, but clearly the U.S. has been concerned with the ongoing crackdown of the Muslim Brotherhood since the military ousted President Morsi this summer. You saw this with their withholding of some aid. This is very significant. For the first time in a decade, it makes it illegal to be even a member of the Muslim Brotherhood. It's looking for people to denounce their membership, and it effectively shut the Muslim Brotherhood down. And it's the exact opposite direction of where the U.S. hoped the Egyptian government would be. They wanted to bring the Muslim Brotherhood and be part of the dialogue because, as you said, they still have an important role in the country.